Are you any good at chess? We're going to have a chess tournament. Could you beat everybody here? Well, sales, the way we teach sales. Great at it. I would probably, here's what would have to happen, Josh. I would probably have to be reminded of what could do what, or what this guy. Josh, do you want to host tomorrow's college football Saturday or Friday? Yeah, hell yeah. Do you have your games ready? Yes. Good, because you need to. That'll be your responsibility. We begin every single show. Picture. I'm going to give you a call today. Okay. Every single day, we start out with 60 seconds of gratitude. Today, somebody who's the angry person that keeps looking mad on there. Don't you wish they would say, I'm mad at you, I don't like you. I see an angry. Is it you, Josh? Are you sure? Get into that. I wanted to say I'm thankful. Today I'm going to go have lunch with somebody that I look up to a lot. Do you know who I'm going to have lunch with today? Do you know? I do not know. Do you know? Does anybody know? Who? Me and Bradley are going to lunch today. Yes, that's right. If you have any questions, yesterday was a very impressive day by, I think it was 7 people. So let me count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you're under Josh's. So yesterday there were 7 Joshua. So who did you shout out first? Did you just say, hey, here's what we're going to tell everybody what you decided to do yesterday?
Well, I said, hey, we're going to do teams, 3 groups of 2 people. Last place has to do something.
Teams. What was the event?
The teams that don't. I don't know.
I think he's talking about the. Am I stuttering or is it the camera? A challenge. We take a lot of pride in here on making a lot of cold calls. Why is it so important to make cold calls? Let's ask this man over here.
Builds courage, confidence, and commitment.
That's exactly right, because nothing about that is fun. Like cold calls, I'm not doing that. She said, I'm not doing that, I'm relational. I'm like, well, shit, that's why you call people to build relationships. But I mean, I just couldn't imagine her getting in here and calling people, because one time, hopefully she's, and it like hurt her feelings. And I'm like, God, I couldn't imagine you getting here on the phone. Who heard something yesterday that almost offended them?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
I remember one guy called me, I'm not selling my house, take me off your list, I'm pissed off at you guys, if you call me again, there's going to be some hell to pay.
What could happen?
Yeah.
What could she do to you? Worst thing that could happen. But there's still, no matter what the outcome is, it takes a whole, or whoever's watching this. Yesterday, I used to have this vision. One day we'd get, that's impressive. And then it got to 400. I'm like, geez. I don't think we've ever 500 phone calls one time. Well, yesterday, Josh issued the challenge, and that they probably never had talked to. They didn't have a clue who they were, but they were calling. Camera, the talk time is, but how long do you think you're actually out of doing that? Well, man, that's awesome. Building yourself, like Tom Brady wasn't Tom Brady until he really won a Super Bowl. Everything changes, but you got to put in the hard work before that. 204 phone calls. Cameron, 204 calls. Jacob Freeze. 1 by Cameron, 181 by Jacob. What was that like for you? If it's not fun, but you did it anyway. But see, you're building this belief that you think you had that many. Did you talk to one person that you might be able to help find a house?
I set 2 appointments.
2 appointments. That's kind of cheating. 250 phone calls between you and Austin. How many did you make? 100?
Probably.
How many? Is it hard for you to call?